Lucky Boys Podcast.
Nobody's perfect, but I think I am better than most just because I seek the knowledge that's out there, and anyone could be at this level that I am and surpass it.
Yeah, and I think that's very important nowadays. I think there's just a lot more attention going to earning an income in terms of not just a 9 to 5, but like incredible amounts of side hustles, and there's this whole narrative now it's kind of cool, and it's being pushed out where you can work your 9 to 5, and you can work on your passion, do what you love, and at the same time monetize that.
Yes. Definitely. Right? I feel like I'm not sure when the whole movement kind of started. I know for myself, like before I had a full-time job when I was in my earlier 20s, and probably the summer before I got my first full-time, I called that the summer of hustle, and I had like 7 jobs. I was working as a waitress at a kosher sushi restaurant in Livingston, New Jersey. I was hosting kids' birthday parties. I was interning. I was just like trying to make all the money I can, which probably was a lot of effort for not a lot of return, but I was like, this is the only way I'm going to survive. Like, gotta have all these jobs. Or whatever.
And this was while you were working your corporate gig? This
was before I got my first full-time job. I was an intern at this time, like a paid intern for a fashion company.
Okay.
And then as I got older, I feel like as social media started growing, the whole side hustle movement got really popular. And now you might see memes or just information on the internet that's like the average millionaire has 7 streams of income. So it's not cool. It's not beneficial to rely only on your 9 to 5. Also, like that company can shut its doors tomorrow. Stock price is going up. Everything's going great. But they just decide, you know what, we don't want to do this anymore. And
that's very true.
You better have something. And we all probably do have a skill that you can monetize. And why not start while you're working?
Right. So once you got your, just paint this picture for me. Once you started, I guess your career, and where you were working full time, did you kind of take your foot off the gas pedal in regards to your side hustles, or did you kind of amp it up, or did you, I guess, stop working as hard, but you were just working smarter?
Yeah. So when I first started out and I got my first full-time job with benefits, I was still side hustling in terms of having part-time jobs. They weren't necessarily like my own things, but I was still hosting birthday parties for kids, making tips on weekends. I was still babysitting, just trying to take whatever my first, but like your 22, 23-year-old income is probably not where you want it to be. So in order to supplement that, in order to move out of my parents' house, I was like, I gotta work up and save as much money as possible. So, but then as I started progressing in my career, making a little bit more money, I did ease up a little on the side hustling. I might pass up that babysitting gig because that $20 an hour, I'd rather go out with my friends or something.
Right, the opportunity cost wasn't there.
And I'm making a little bit more money. And
they spent $20 at the bar.
Yeah. Yeah. And that quickly caught up with me.